The Regal Draft League rolls on into week 7. 3 weeks left, only 2 teams have secured their playoff spots. EGN, the Grumpy Pigs. And only the Septiles cannot make the postseason. So, 9 teams are currently battling it out for 6 playoff spots. Before we get into the fixtures and their implications, we do have some unfortunate news. Chairman Otter has had to step aside as coach of the Orlando Washwats. Ding dong, the witch is dead. This season, we are guaranteed a new champion. In all seriousness though, as much as I give the guy a lot of shit on the channel, Otter has always had a great sense of humour about it and has taught me an incredible amount, not only about draft, but about Pokemon in general, and has run this league with class and honour. I cannot imagine how tough it has been over the last few months trying to run this league with finals and everything else going on outside of Pokemon. So I wish the guy nothing but the best and hope to see him back for season 4. That being said though, we do have a new coach and a new team finishing out the season in his stead. So everyone, please welcome Alex the Ferrothorn and the Cornish Corefish. Alex brings a ton of draft experience to the league and immediately takes control of one of the strongest teams we have ever seen. So we wish them luck with the remaining matches. With such a strong roster, there weren't many changes needed, but Alice did drop Samurott, Probopass and Chestnut to bring in Morgrim and Seb Striker. That brings us to this week's matches. Only one match this week had no playoff implications, as the Grumpy Pigs, well, Iron Crown, decimated the East Austin Septiles with 2 4-1 games, and the Expanding Horse getting 6 of the 8 KOs. In the other non-replay match, the 2 bulkiest Trick Room teams in history faced off, as the EGN took the Bear to Virginia to face the Breezels. In Game 1, Ursaluna found a new tag team partner, as the Magikarp Neoscarada got a debut hat-trick in a 4-1 victory. Followed that up with the game-sealing KO in another 4-1 Game 2. We start this week's replays with a battle of 2 of the 4 3-3 teams, as the San Diego Dondozo take on the Denali Dhelmise. Mid-season controversy aside, Starstreak has really kicked on in Season 3, with the Dhelmise sitting in the final playoff spot and looking to seal another massive win to secure a postseason berth. Dondozo right now are statistically the best 3-3 team thanks to that +5 differential, so with other results going their way could sneak into that top 4 and avoid a battle with the leaders in round 1 of the playoffs. We have essentially the same 6 everything has brought the last few weeks. That Excadrill has been so good the last few weeks. It's caused people so many problems. Did not expect it to be as good as it is without the sand. On Starstreak's side, you kind of have what you'd expect. Torn, Ursh, Raichu, a demonic trio with the rain up. Throw in redirection from Magmar, some super speedy EV action from Sylveon, and Shell Smash potential for Torterra. Starstreak's built a tough squad to prep for, and he's shown he can pilot it too. Game 1 of probably the most important match of the week. What are the leads? Greentail Iron Hands, Midas Raichu. We're not going to get Nasty Plot Torn again, right? No chance. Booster Screen Tail this week. Speed boosting. Okay. Terra coming out from the Delmise. Into Torn. Terra Grass. Resisting the Iron Hand's electric moves now. And it is Nasty Plot Torn once again. Some Gleam. Electro Webs from Raichu. Rain Punch. Ooh, just misses out on the KO. Surprised to see no Fake Out. Rain Dance on Raichu again. Gonna see a Bleak Wind Storm, but there's a Dazzling Gleam first from the Screen Tail. Raichu goes down. Surprised to see no Encore there. There's the Bleak Wind Storm. Not enough, even at +2. Close combat from the Iron Hands. Finishes off Tornadus. Urshifu. Torterra to finish up. Sunny Day Screen Tail. Surging Strikes. Gonna finish off the Screen Tail, but it's done its job. Woodhammer. Finishes up the Iron Hand, but why not go for high horsepower there? Maybe predicting a Terra? Here comes a Moongus. Ooh, Banded Ursh. With that Frisk, they know it's White Herb Torterra and will have Shell Smash. Surging Strikes comes in. Of course, does nothing in the sun. And nothing to Amoonguss. There's the Eruption by Torterra. So that sun does a ton of damage to Urshifu. Great prep from Evney. Game 1 goes to San Diego Dondozo. Game 2. Can Starstreak pull this one back? Moongus Iron Hands versus Urshifu Magmar. Urshifu switches out. In comes Raichu. Fake out into the Magmar. Gets a Flame Body burn. Spore on Amoonguss into the Raichu slot. Amoonguss switches out. In comes Typhlosion. Covert Cloak Raichu, Safety Goggles Magmar. The taunt is revealed. Close combat. Oh, not quite enough to pick up the Magmar KO. That burn saved it. Raichu stays asleep. Heat Wave. Ooh, Magmar faster than Typhlosion. Interesting. Eruption comes out, finishes off the Magmar. Almost picks up the KO on that Raichu. Now, close combat from Iron Hands will finish the job. Comes Urshifu and Tornadus. You know it's a nasty plot, Torn, and it doesn't need to be set in Tailwind here. There's the nasty plot. Surging Strikes will pick up the Typhlosion, but with no damage on the Iron Hands, it's probably going to delete the Tornadus. Wild Charge, oh, into the Urshifu slot. That's the burn, not doing much over half. Comes Screamtail. Is it an encore Screamtail? Is the question. Won't be able to lock it into Nasty Plot, but it will be able to prevent it going for an attacking move. Terra Dragon on the Screamtail. Great shout into this team. There's a Tailwind. Surging Strikes, not going to do anything for that bulky little demon. It is an encore Screamtail. Welcome to clicking Tailwind for the rest of the game. Wild Charge finishes off the Urshifu. Terra Grass going into the Tornadus. Not sure why the Terra didn't go into Urshifu. Thunder Wave. Oh no. This Screamtail's an absolute menace. Wild Charge is not doing a great deal, so if it can get a move off, which there's no chance it will. 2 turns of Tailwind, 2 turns of Encore. But with that Thunder Wave, it's pretty certain. Close combat does pick up the KO though. Really, really well prepped and well played by Evany there. Terra Dark Tyrants versus Alaskan Articunos. 4 and 2, currently 4th placed Tyrants versus the 2 and 4 pushing for playoffs Articunos. Bulky offense versus incredibly creative team building. This could be an absolute stormer of a match. What will Tommy bring to counter that half-lane? What will Tommy bring to counter that ridiculous duo of Half-Flame Ogerpon and Iron Boulder? Landorus could be pretty good here if the speed tiers go in its favour and that Boulder isn't EV'd to live on Earth Power, because I'm pretty sure Mighty Cleave will do some significant damage to the Ground Genie. Hisuian Goodra with Sap Sipper and Terra Water kind of walls the Ogerpon. But what does it really do in return? So this is a very, very intriguing battle. What are the leads? Gouging Fire, Goodra for the Articunos. Noivern, Gothitelle. There's that Frisk. Razor Claw, Goodra. Okay. Speed boost. Fake out into the Gouging Fire. Witcheroo. Now a Choice Scarf, Goodra. Draco Meteor. Deletes the Noivern. Comes an Iron Boulder. Terra coming out into Gouging Fire. Grass. Now resisting that rock damage from Iron Boulder. Dragon Cheer. Oh no. Now got a Choice Scarf. Draco Meteor. Goodra with a crit boost. Breaks the sub, doesn't get the crit. But those sat drops aren't going to matter if it gets a crit. This strat is evil. Breaking Swipe. Reducing the attack on that Iron Boulder. Another substitute. Another Draco Meteor. This time gets the crit. But blocked by the sub. Sidekick from the Gothitelle into the Gouging Fire. Doesn't really do a great deal of damage. Helping Hand from the Gothitelle this time. Another Breaking Swipe. -2 on the Iron Boulder now. Sacred Sword comes out, does a ridiculous amount of damage. There's that crit Draco Meteor. Here comes Numby. Another Breaking Swipe. Finishes off the Iron Boulder. Fortunately, Numby's attack gets lowered. Draco Meteor misses. Ice Spinner. Oh, not quite there. Thanks to that attack drop. Another Breaking Swipe. Another lowering of the attack. Draco Meteor connects this time, but without the crit, does nothing. Ice Spinner still not enough to finish off the Gouging Fire. This lead from Tommy is absurd. Another Breaking Swipe. -3 now. -6 Draco Meteor. No crit. No finish. Finally the Goodra goes down. Out comes Toxicroak. Breaking Swipe. Though enough. Dictate game 1 for the Articunos. That lead was just... oh my god. Wow. Madness. Now if you're Draco here, you kind of have to go with the same lead again. Because you can't let the Goodra have Razor Claw. Because that essentially guarantees crit. The trouble is, the Gouging Fire being so fast, it's just going to keep reducing the attack on all your mons. You need to get rid of that Gouging Fire pretty damn quickly. Game 2. Gouging Fire Goodra again. And once again we see Noivern and Gothitelle. Fake out into Goodra this time. There's the switcheroo. There's the Dragon Cheer coming out. Helping Hand. Breaking Swipe though. Takes the Noivern down just below half. Oh no, it is half. Draco Meteor connects. Oh, that's so bulky. Draco Meteor into the Gothitelle. Gets the crit, but not enough. Gouging Fire with another Breaking Swipe. Gets the roll he needs. Noivern is gone. Goodra, oh, does connect. Finishes off the Gothitelle. Here comes the Iron Boulder. And Numby makes his return. Terror from the Articunos. Into the Gouging Fire. A shard from the Numby this time. Get some damage off before that Breaking Swipe comes in. Sacred Sword finishes off the Goodra. Menace number 1 is gone. There's that Toxicroak. As Tommy brought the same 4 for game 2. Terra now from the Tyrants into Boulder. Terra flying. Now resisting those fighting moves from the Toxicroak. Fake out though goes into the Boulder. Breaking Swipe comes out. Breaking Swipe again. So we now have a -3 Numby. And it's really chipping away at this iron boulder. Ice punch. Oh, great tech. Finishes off. High horsepower. Picks up the KO on the Toxicroak. Here comes Landorus. A shard at -3 still does almost half. Breaking Spike continuing with the chip, now -4. And Earth Power finishes the job. GG's. Oh god. That gouging fire is a nightmare to deal with. Absolute nightmare. Finally, we have the debuting Ornish Corefish, coached by Alice the Ferrothorn, taking on Ed and the Santa Luna Storms. Alice takes over from the Orlando Oshawott, who were sitting quite prettily in 3rd place with a 4-2 record and a pretty good differential. The Storms are one of 3 teams sitting at 2-4 and pushing for that final playoff spot. With a win here following that Delmai loss, the Storms could sneak into that 8th spot. Though after the Articuno's convincing victory over the Tyrants, it's going to be close. Here we go, game 1, Alice's debut. We have Comfy Superior Rillaboom for Rigorat. Surge of Grass. Of course, that Grassy Surge also going to be boosting that Superior's damage. Takeout goes into the Comfy. There's that Leaf Storm. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Contrary, boosting up the Superior's special attack as the Farigiraf twists the dimensions. Superior protects. Hype voice from the Farigiraf. Not doing a great deal of damage to that Comfy. Knockoff from Rillaboom goes into the protect. Comfy reverses the Trick Room. Farigiraf protects. Giga Drain. Energy Ball from the Flower Crown into the Rillaboom. I guess expecting a switch. Miracle Seed. Oh, no wonder that Leaf Storm did so much damage. Floral Healing. It's all that health from the knockoff right back. Grassy Glide. Decent chip damage, and another Leaf Storm comes out. Finishes off the Farigiraf. +4 Superior. comes Electrode. Terror from the Storms. Into Superior. Terra Stellar Superior. Another Floral Healing. Ooh, Thunderwave. That could put a spanner in Ted's works here. Knockoff comes out. Resisted, but still does a fair bit of damage to that Comfy. Thanks to the crit. Terra Stellar Terra Blast. Oof! That's a lot of damage. And now we get a +4 Superior. A +5 Superior. That disappears. Out comes Primarina. Draining Kiss. Into the Rillaboom. Gets a little bit of health back. Drum Beating. Gives a nice speed boost. But Superior is paralyzed. Ooh, the Ice Beam from Primarina, not quite enough to pick up the KO. And Floral Healing brings it right back up. This thing is ridiculous. Giga Drain, one hit KO on the Primarina. It did not matter whatsoever. How the hell do you stop this if you're Alice? This lead from Ted has just sat there the entire game. Terra Blast. +5. Doesn't quite get the KO on Rillaboom. Rillaboom is not long for this world though, now that it is a +6 snack. Drum Beating doesn't take Comfy below half. Draining Kiss. Doesn't do a lot, but it's Chip. It's going to stop it getting KO'd. This +6 Terra Stellar Terra Blast, though, puts the Rillaboom out of its misery. On we go straight into Game 2. What can Alice do to that? Ooh, different lead. We see the Incineroar Comfy and Magmortar plus Bear. Follow me from the Magmortar. Energy Ball, not doing a great deal, even with the crit. Magmortar with a clear amulet. Oh, I love that tech. No parting shot for you. A voice into the two stupidly bulky mons. Floral Healing though. Takes the Insect back to full. Another follow me from the Magmortar. Vacuum Wave from the Ursaluna. Almost brings Insect back to half. Knock off. Takes away the clear amulet. Floral Healing. Oh my god. Oh, Oh, this is insane. Heat wave. Nothing. Gets a burn though on the comfy. Nullifying those leftovers. Knock off. Into the bear with no item. Hyper voice though. Takes out the comfy. Here comes Articuno. Another follow me from Magmortar. Calm mind, Articuno. We've seen in the past how much of a nightmare that thing is to deal with. Finally, Instinct gets off his parting shot. Out comes the snack. Ooh, that Hyper Voice did so much damage to that Superior. Snack protects. Ursaluna protects. Clear Smog. Getting rid of those Calm Mind boosts. Freezing Glare should finish off the Magmortar though. Yep. Here comes Electrode. From Ted. I have to imagine this is going to be the Superior again. No, it's into the Articuno. Terra Fairy. Terra from Alice. Into Ursaluna. Terra normal. Removing that grass weakness. Vacuum wave. Not enough. Electro taunts the bird. Giga Drain now not doing a great amount to that Ursaluna. And Articuno can no longer Calm Mind. Protect on the Superior. Vacuum wave into the Protect. Ooh, that's a risky Electro Webs. Missed on the Articuno. Freezing Glare. Finishes off Ursaluna. Oh, that miss. So unlucky. In comes Primarina. Ice Beam should be enough to finish off Superior. There's Thunder Wave. Now it is Primarina going to outspeed Snack. Freezing Glare. Into the Electrode. That's just over half. Oh, it doesn't outspeed, but full para. Ice Beam. Picks up the KO. Kuno's taunt has now ended. Back comes the Incineroar. Electro Webs reducing the speed on that Articuno, but boosting its special attack. Saltfest now gone from Primarina. Oh, crit Freezing Glare. Finishes off the Electrode. Psychic Noise. Not enough to pick up the Articuno KO. Flare Blitz. Oh, that's a lot of damage for a resisted hit. Freezing Glare should finish it off. Yep. Oh, that's a tough debut for Alice. But that game too was amazing. Absolutely amazing.